I think we're just about ready. Hey, Bonjour. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Bonjour, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is NANABOOZHOO, and today's Ojibwe phrase of the day. Today, how to say Happy Thanksgiving in Native American. In the Indian language. In Ojibwe, we say, Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Minawanagozi is to be happy. You probably recognize miigwech. Miigwech. Thank you. Thanks. Well, chiwi, if you're from Leech Lake, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, chiwi, that means gas station in Ojibwe, because the gas station is called the chiwi. But no, that means giving in Ojibwe, in Ojiberish. So, Happy Thanksgiving. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. From my family to yours. No. From this dead turkey to your dead turkey. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. And on today's show, you know what? I think I'm going to tell the miigwechchiwi Dabaji Moen. I'm going to tell the Thanksgiving story. That seems like it should be appropriate. A lot of kids don't know the real story of Thanksgiving. So today, that might be a good thing to talk about. All right. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please end holographic simulation. Boop, 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 boop. Beep. Miigwech. Boop, boop. I didn't really make a Thanksgiving meal. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving like that. You know. Everybody makes you feel guilty if you don't have, oh, I got a big old family feast at Thanksgiving. What? No. But I will be doing a little talk today on what is Thanksgiving really. If old Natasha wants to do that, I don't know. You guys want to start you want to do a live stream? All right, computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please call Natasha. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Bonjour. Hey, sweetie. Oh, hi, NANABOOZHOO. Are you done? Down in the holodeck? Yep. You want me to teleport you upstairs? Would you mind? Not at all. Let's see. I'm scanning for your coordinates. Okay. And that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. No. Hey there, baby doll. Well, hi. How you doing? I'm doing great. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, of course. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Hey, Michael Lyons. How you doing? Not too bad. How are you? Pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Curtis is here. Oh, hey, Bonjour, Curtis. Curtis Mills, Michael. Hey, Curtis. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Happy Thanksgiving there, Niji. Minawanagozi miigwechchiwi. Today's Ojibwe phrase of the day. I was thinking about telling the Thanksgiving story. The true story? Yeah. The story the government doesn't want you to hear. What? Nothing, man. Today on Boozhoo, NANABOOZHOO, a lot of people, they call me a Arazuke Winini. That's a storyteller. I mean, technically, Arazuke Winini is a traditional story man. Yeah. A story in Ojibwe is a Dabaji Moen. And when I was growing up, when I was a little guy, they always told the same story of Thanksgiving. It was always like, back in the days of the grandfathers, the pilgrims, ran adrift onto the shores of America. And the Indians were there, and they're like, hey, why don't you guys have lunch with us? And so they had this beautiful turkey dinner with corn and mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie. And everybody got along. And then, by the time I got into college, they changed the story. They changed the story. Yeah. And they're like, no, that's not what happened. Actually, what happened, a white man came here and he killed all the Indians. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. You don't know what to believe. Well, we got a very special guest here tonight. Oh, you gonna bring him on? Yeah, I figured why not. Some of you are going to be familiar with a so-called character from history known as something like Tisquantum. Walt Disney called him Squanto. Squanto! Yeah, Squanto. Squanto was the first Native American to learn English. That's really the amazing thing about Squanto. In the story of the first Thanksgiving, Squanto was I forget which kind of Anishinaabe he was, but he's an Indian guy who got kidnapped or taken as a slave over to Europe, to Spain or England or somewhere. I never know. When they do historical movies, everybody speaks English. So I think everything happened in England. But anyway, Squanto goes someplace in Europe, Spain or England or somewhere. And he gets away. He learns how to call hawks by whistling, and they can land on his arm. And he can sing bears to sleep and stuff. And he learns how to ride a horse. Apparently we didn't have horses before the first Thanksgiving. But anyway, he ends up living in a monastery with a bunch of monks, and he learns English. Then he sneaks back onto a boat, comes all the way back to America, goes back to his village, and everybody's dead from disease, not from white people coming and murdering them. They died off from disease. I think they had the COVID. No, get out of here. But, and instead of his family and his cousins and stuff being in his village, there was a bunch of pilgrims there. And he comes up and goes, hey, what are you pilgrims doing in my village? Well, what he didn't know was that these pilgrims, they were trying to get to Manhattan. But there was a big storm, threw them off course. They ended up on Plymouth Rock, I think. And they found this village already had fresh water, firewood, lodges to live in, and no people. And they're like, oh, wow, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for sparing our lives and providing us with all this. We are thankful. But when they met Squanto, we're like, hey, how do you know how to speak English? And they're like, oh, I've been living with monks. Yeah. And that was the crazy thing. It was just a weird It's not a coincidence, but that the first pilgrims happened to land in the village of the first English-speaking Native American, Squanto. So we have a very special guest with us tonight via satellite, not via whatever, on the phone. Squanto, who also happens to suffer from Benjamin Button's disease. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't know. Yeah, another thing they don't teach you in history is that Squanto was the first Native American to come up with the Benjamin Button's disease. So as he got older, he actually looked younger. And he never died, and he's still alive. So Squanto, are you there? Bonjour, Niji. Niman Wendam. G-A-I-Ano Manungum. Hey, I'm happy that you're here too. Can you speak English for our viewers? Yes, I know the English language very well indeed. For you see, even though I appear as though I am but a baby, I am in fact very old. I have lived many moons. I was there at the first Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was just telling the story how, isn't it weird that you, the first Indian guy to learn English, happened to meet up with the first pilgrims? And when they had the first Thanksgiving? It is much more than a coincidence. For I believe it is the Creator's hand working together in our lives. For you see, it was destiny that those Chimokaman should find my village and everything they needed to survive. And it was indeed intended, it was our destiny that I should learn their language, the language of the white man, known as English, so I could serve as a bridge between our two cultures. For this is why we celebrate Thanksgiving today. Yeah, well said, man. Oh, yeah. Bonjour, Squanto. Bonjour, Natasha. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. You sure look good for being 500 years old or whatever. Yes, it is true. For although I appear to be but a baby, I am indeed very old. Yeah, you said you got Benjamin Button's disease? It is true. For although I appear as though I am but a baby. Yeah, you got Benjamin Button's disease. Did I say that already? Yeah. For you see, I have Alzheimer's disease. Ah, dude, I'm sorry. Yes, for although I appear as though I am a baby. Yeah, I gotta go. Well then, NANABOOZHOO, let me tell you. Gigawabamin, Bane Mapi. I'll see you later. Yeah, thanks for calling in, Squanto. It's been a real honor to have you here. And, happy Thanksgiving. Minawana gozi, mikwachchiwi, NANABOOZHOO. And to you, Natasha. Yeah. Minawana gozi, mikwachchiwi. You too, Squanto. Minawana gozi, mikwachchiwi. Yep, we'll see you, buddy. Wow, Squanto. Do you think that's really the real Squanto? Yeah, sure, why not? All right. So, quite a Thanksgiving. Did you get up early and make a turkey and a big feast for us today? No, we don't have any groceries. There's one hard-boiled egg and about 10 unhard-boiled eggs and a bag of spinach and plenty of coffee. I think that's going to be our Thanksgiving meal. Yeah. If you'd like to support the Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO podcast, click the links in the description below. You can help us raise some money on GoFundMe. GoFundMe! And we'll buy some groceries for our Thanksgiving meal. Otherwise, all right. Michael, did you want to introduce your song? This song is called Home. This song is by Michael Lyons, and it's called Home. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha.
I was born in 1913 in the storm of 1913. But then at boarding school I was nobody's fool. Down at Flandreau I grew madder every day. That's why I had to run away. 'Cause this is no way to live. And I wanna go home. Me and my brother Ray, we planned our getaway. If we can make it to them tracks, we won't be coming back. We're gonna hop a train. I thought we got away, but then the cops came and took us back to a leather strap. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go. I remember it still. I saw a whippoorwill out on my windowsill. How could I sit still? So I got right up and I walked right out. The teacher said to me, "Where do you think you're going?" Boy, I said I'm going home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Me wiki
Michael Lyons, rock star cartoonist. You know what's cool about that video? What's that? I mean, aside from it, you singing outside of Flandreau boarding school. Yeah. You could hear your foot tapping on the floor, and it sounds like your heart's beating. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, that is kind of cool. Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, so what do we got going on here today, sweetie? Well, it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day. We have, maybe I should go outside and say a prayer. Oh, you know what? You might have to go down to the holodeck and say a prayer. Oh, really? Yeah, I forgot to do something there. Okay. Could you teleport me down to the downstairs, the holodeck? Yeah, sure. I'm going to go downstairs and go to the holodeck. All right. Let's see. That'll be 1 to teleport. Yep, just me. Okay. And, you have to say, make it so, number 1. All right. Make it so, number 1. No. Oh, here we go. Bonjour, holodeck computer. Boop, boop, boop. I need to do a simulation of outside or something. Let me see if I can browse some options here. Okay, computer, boop, boop, boop. Please run holodeck simulation outside program. Boop, 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 boop. Chicka, beep. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I'm out here at the land of the lost. No. Well, Holly, where are you? Chaka? Da-da-da, exploration to the land of the lost. Remember that? You guys don't remember the land of the lost. When I was a little girl, there was a Saturday morning. It wasn't a cartoon. It was actually real people. But it was a Saturday morning show about a family who went over a waterfall and somehow ended up in this weird dimension of dinosaurs and sleaze stacks and little Bigfoot. It's called Chaka. And it was called the Land of the Lost. And they were always trying to find their way home. It was a great show, actually. And when the brother and sister grew up in real life, they got married. Will and Holly, did you guys know that? They're married in real life. Talk about a couple of hillbillies, but, you know. Bonjour, Jesus. Hello, son. Hello, son. In the town I come from, rednecks would call, like, all the guys, son. Listen here, son. You listen here and you listen good. I'm going to put out my tobacco. Hello, great spirit. Bonjour, get you manadu. Accept my tobacco. Odapana niwi asema. Thank you for my life. Miigwech bamadasayan. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech kakike kaishi kakinageku kaishi chikean nungom. Thank you for healing my sadness. Miigwech, Gakike, Niwi Goshkin Domoen. Please help me to speak well today. Daka we dukawishan. Ando minawe nungum. And thank you for listening. Dash miigwech gab bizandawi egg. Amen. A big. My prayers are 90% just saying thanks. Thanksgiving, giving thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And about 10% pleading for help. 1% apologizing. Please forgive my sins. But then on with this list of things I'm thankful for. And then I was like, please help me. We do goishin. Help me. We do goishin. Are you guys like that at all? Praying for help. You never want to be too specific because you don't know what's good for you. You know, you can't just say, please make me a millionaire. Please make me rich and famous, then I'll be happy. You know. But you can be real general. Please help me to be happier. Please help me to be more confident. Help me to have more faith that things will work out. Give me wisdom. Nabwako-in. Sometimes when I come out here, I do little talks and I call it Auntie Natasha's Nabwako-in. Auntie Natasha's wisdom. And for me, wisdom is being able to see the truth. Wisdom is not being all blinded by your emotions, not all deceived by your ideas. Wisdom is seeing the truth. I guess. I don't know. Wisdom, Nabwako-in. What is it? Who's got it? How much does it cost? Can you lose wisdom? Nah. It's something you'll never lose. When I was younger, they used to say, well, get an education. You'll never lose your education. But then I realized my education was indoctrination. And I've been spending the last 30 years trying to unlearn the stuff I learned. Thanksgiving, that's about blah-diddy-blah politics. Propaganda, Everything's got to have some sort of nasty slant now. It starts with Halloween, where people are like, hey, did you know it's racist to dress up like an Indian? That's really making Indians mad. It's like, no, it's not. Shut up with that. Nobody cares about Halloween costumes. But, everyone's got to pretend to be outraged. And then there's Thanksgiving. And you go, oh, okay, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Be thankful to God. Have a nice feast with your family if you want. But again, all these stupid holidays, I always kind of feel like, it's the one time I don't want to do the thing that everybody else is doing. Oh, today's the day the government has decreed it would be the day to be thankful for your life and to feast your neighbors and friends or something. What's the day on the calendar? What are they telling us to do today? Oh, okay. I guess I'll fall in line and behave like everybody, Nah, I'm done. I'm out. I don't do holidays. But then people, pretend to be outraged. But did you know that Thanksgiving's actually about racism? Shut up. You're not really mad about that. You've just been told to pretend to be mad. Where's the riot this weekend? Come on, let's go riot for this stupid idea. They should call it an Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Thanksgiving Day, because, I saw this lady on a video. She goes, do you think the Native Americans appreciated being forced onto reservations? It's like, what? Indians don't even think like you just happen to be born there. No one's forced on a reservation. What are you talking about? Yeah. I don't know. Do you think the Indians appreciate being forced on free land? Tax-free land? I think they're forced onto free health care and education? I mean, who really won that war? Anyway. So that's my Auntie Natasha's Nabooshoo rant. Auntie Natasha's wisdom rant. To learn more. So what's next? Christmas will be coming up. What's the racist outrage over Christmas? Oh, did you know that Jesus wasn't really born on Christmas? Did you know that Santa Claus actually is an anagram for Satan? That one I actually believe. Anywho. All right, computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please end beautiful holodeck simulation. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, tickle. Miigwetch. Boop, boop. Ladies and gentlemen, hologram computer. Can you call NANABOOZHOO for me? Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come back upstairs?
Yeah. Can you pick me up?
You got it. Let's see, and that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Okay. Hey, there she is.
Hi.
Did you put out your tobacco?
I sure did. Went on a little rant about fake outrage.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, everybody. Hey, you know what? You want to add anything before I land the plane?
No, it's good.
Okay. How about you, good looking?
Nope.
If you'd like to support the show, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and check out the links in the description. If you'd like to learn more Ojibwe phrases of the day, check out Michael Lyons' Amazon.com page for Ojibwe words and phrases. Like, Minawanagosi, Miigwetch Chiwi. Miigwetch Chiwi. Happy Thanksgiving. Otherwise, baby, baby, where's the outro music? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwetch.
That's Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist.
Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Giga Wabba Min.
me no wah. Ho! Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Hey, Maria's here. Bonjour, Marie. We were just gonna leave, but we'll have to see you later. Giga-wabba, man. Banamapee.